What is going on, guys? How are you? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today I have something that is not new, but it is interesting to me because it goes to show that, and you hear this quite a lot, you don't need to spend a fortune to actually buy a mechanical watch. Yes, the watches in here cost $50, and I don't mean $50 each, I mean $50 for the pair. So if you do a bit of digging, that's how much I got them for. If you do a bit of digging, you'll be able to find these two watches both for $50. You might know what I'm talking about, but anyway, enough waffle. I'm going to get into this box and show you guys what we have in here. So what am I talking about? Now, of course, these are, if they go okay, these are two watches from the Shanghai watch company. As you can see, for $50, they don't spend a lot of money on packaging. Very basic, which is, again, to some extent, pretty much what everyone wants, right? That's all we want. We don't want to spend a lot of money on packaging. That's one watch, and then I have another watch here. So, I've ordered two watches, and the intriguing thing about this, if these turn out to be really, really good, again, guys, it goes to show that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get two nice watches. So I got a black dial and a white dial. Is there anything on the crystal? I don't know, because these don't seem to have, yes, so they have something covering the crystal. Right, so as usual, we're going to do some measurements, and we're going to go through the specs a little bit as well, show you guys whatever I could find online about these. But yeah, I mean, two watches, two mechanical watches for $50, the two of them. This is insane. And this, particularly this one with this dial, this goes really well on the NATO. Like I have to say, if you want something on your wrist that tells time, that looks a certain way, it has a dressier look to it, like 20, I was looking at a link earlier on, and 90, I think it was 19 euros? 19 euros. And from AliExpress, you don't pay for shipment. I'll put a link down below in the description box. But yeah, let's give these a wind and see how they work. There you go. And it has power. That's it. Now, I don't know how much power it's going to have, or how much power it holds, but it has power. So I think these feature so this has a different sort of case back. These feature the movement is specified here. The 77120 movement, which is a mechanical movement. It's a hand wind mechanical movement, not automatic. I'll try and see if I can list the specs put them on the screen somehow, because I don't know them off the top of my head. Even here, as you can see, like the finishing, it's not a lot of, they didn't bother going into proper, details to finish this, so it doesn't look like someone just cut it off and just left it the way it was, but that's okay. There's no sharp edges, which again, quite surprised. And yeah, it's a good looking dial as well. So let me check the measurements and the specifications, and then we can throw these on the wrist and show you guys what we're talking about here, because these are quite nice. So now we have a 36 on the case diameter. So if we take the strap, actually let's measure this one. So with that domed crystal, and I think that's acrylic if I'm not mistaken, I could be very wrong, I'll have to have a look at the specs exactly, but yeah, that's quite impressive. It's a thin movement anyway. And we have lug to lug, we have 44.2. The case, I think we measured the case already, so that's 36. And yeah, I mean, what more could you possibly want? This this turns a bit harder than the other one. Whoa. So I think this one's not working. Could be very wrong. Oh no, it is working. There you go. Has life into it. But the winding on this is not as smooth as the other one. So also I see that you have to be careful when you wind these, because these don't have a safety, so you might end up breaking the spring inside when you're winding it. So if you overwind it, you might actually break it. So that's how it feels in hand anyway. I have to check the specs from the movement. I'm not entirely sure, but I see I encounter a bit of resistance, so I'm not going to push a lot more. So yeah, I mean, look at it this way. This is a lot more fun. This is a lot more interesting. You can swap this. You can put all sorts of straps on it. It's a very traditional style. As far as I remember, this movement dates back from the 1970s. So that's how old the movement is. And the Shanghai watch company is indeed a Chinese company who was making, and again, correct me if I'm wrong here, watches for the Chinese people. Pretty straightforward. And this is for the working man, working class. Yeah, don't expect to see anything high-tech here. That movement will work and will last. We'll see how long it will last, but for 19 euros, the equivalent whatever it is in dollars, I am pleasantly surprised. And it goes to show that, oh sorry, 50, so for the price of a strap, you can actually find straps. You can buy 2 mechanical watches. That's insane. Also, you can find these in different dial variants. You can find some of them with some designs and some details on them. I went for the black and white. I just wanted to get some contrast. Obviously, the strap on this, genuine leather, for instance, I would change this. It says 19 millimeters on the lugs. I would be surprised if that's... is it 19? It is 19. There you go. It's okay. I'm sure you can find straps that probably cost as much as the watch, 19mm straps that cost as much as the watch, on AliExpress. But yeah, again, I'm going to swap these. And as I'm looking at this and I'm saying that, you don't find any quick release spring bars here. This is super stiff, like super stiff. But how much value can you pack in 19 euros? That's crazy. I'm actually curious in terms of accuracy, now that we have them fully wound, how well, or if they are within tolerances. Now that was really hard to pull. Oh, and it doesn't hack. So it unwinds, but it doesn't hack, and that is incredibly hard to move, by the way. Like, I'm getting a cramp trying to grip. That's one of the trade-offs that you get with these watches. I say this is a good movement if you want to start learning how to work with watches. Probably that will loosen up. There you go. So it's a bit looser right now, and I feel like it has certain resistance when you get into certain points, but again, not complaining. 19 euros, everyone. 19 euros. Let me see about this one. So this, this is a lot easier to pull out, and this is a lot easier to adjust. That is insane. So you wouldn't even tell, and the travel on the crown is a lot longer as well. Let me see. Let me get my phone out and pull the accuracy app and see what we have here. I mean, you can't have it all, I suppose. 37 seconds, and the way those waves are going, that I don't need to be a watchmaker to tell that that's not supposed to go like that. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments section down below. By the way, these have been sitting in the box for some time now, so they need to be wound a little bit, and you need to measure this in a couple of positions. Still, it doesn't look good. 37 seconds is ridiculous. I don't know the tolerances, and if it is within the stated tolerances, but 37 seconds is not acceptable by any means. So yeah, I'm curious how the other one looks like. But I'm gonna leave this a little bit and just let it run through it, and I'm gonna measure it again next time. So give it a bit more juice. There you go. That's perfect. And I'm going to measure this again tomorrow and see how it looks like, and probably do it on the back as well. Let's see how this is behaving. There you go. That looks much better now. Still winds, still very difficult to set the time. But let's see. Okay. Now, so this looks slightly better, plus 18 seconds per day. That's not bad at all. A better beta air, slightly better amplitude as well than the other one. Still not ideal, but again, this is totally acceptable. And the watch that doesn't look as good as the other one doesn't get the same times. But again, guys, I just want to show you guys a little bit what you can get with not a lot of money, with $50. Yeah, I'm going to be trying these out on a few straps next time, and probably for a little over $25 you can make yourself a very nice watch that you can wear day to day. Again, I don't know in terms of reliability, but you could always buy another one and be happy and just have something that tells the time on the wrist. So yeah, they both look quite nice. Finishing again is quite decent, but yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Just want to show you guys a couple of watches under $50. Click a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these guys. If you own one of these, how long does it last? In terms of reliability, has it broken yet? And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.